Evening. Wow. Be good to know that you can hear me as well as see me. That would be helpful because I'm out of touch, a bit rusty, as they say. So maybe just give me a signal that you can hear me. That would be fantastic. So, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. It's been a long time. So, once you confirm, excellent. Thanks, Martin. We're on Facebook, we're on YouTube, and we're on our very own website. So, thank you, Bargain Mad. Good to see you. Well, you know what you mean. Chickpeas, Drummond Garner, Richard and Denise. Happy birthday, Denise. So, bit rusty, certainly in the old technology. So, fingers crossed, it keeps on working. I know there's a sound issue. It might drop off, but I think I know how to remedy it if that unfortunately happens. So, how you all doing? You all keeping well? We've got the usual format this evening. Hey, Maria on YouTube. Usual format. So between now and 10 o'clock BST, or if you're East Coast, US, 4 until 5. If you're East Coast US. So, 4 rounds. We've got everything in bunches of threes, everything famous, nothing obscure, a picture round, as always, and a full course of connections. Probably about, I think there's about 48, maybe 50 points available. But sure, we'll deal with that as we go. So, first round is 4x3, your off-road quiz, and we're going to start with 3 famous, everything's famous, 3 famous Franks, Billy and Connor, in the hut, in the cave. Wow. Hi Billy, hi Connor, Lionel Rich Tees. Good evening. 3 famous Franks to kick off. Okie dokie. Obviously, you know the golden rule. No answers on the feed, and obviously no Googling, but sure, you're smart as anything. Famous Frank number 1, one of the most popular entertainers of the 20th century. Old Blue Eyes is your famous Frank number 1. One of the most popular entertainers of the 20th century. Old Blue Eyes is your famous Frank number 1. Famous Frank number 2. Who played Frank William Abagnale Jr. in Spielberg's Catch Me If You Can? Who played Frank William Abagnale Jr. in Spielberg's Catch Me If You Can? I think there's a little bit of freezing. Hopefully it will thaw out. Frank William Abagnale Jr. in Spielberg's Catch Me If You Can. Famous Frank number 2. Don't let me down. Famous Frank number 3. On Christmas Day 800, he, the king of the Franks, was crowned emperor of the Romans. This was the immediate precursor of the Holy Roman Emperor. So your tricky Frank number 3. On Christmas Day 800, he, king of the Franks, was crowned emperor of the Romans. Who's your tricky famous Frank number 3? Emperor of the Romans, precursor to the Holy Roman Emperor. Second bunch of 3, 4, 5 and 6. Famous school opposites. So back to school. Opposites, please. Famous school opposite number 1. Convex, the opposite, please. Hey, comfortably done. Convex, back to school opposite number 1. Famous school opposite number 2. Electrons. Opposite, please. Back to school. Electrons. Famous school opposite number 3. Acute angle. Acute angle. Opposite, please. Third bunch of 3. Famous letters. Famous letters. This is why there isn't 48 points. There's maybe a tad more. Famous letter number 1. I'm looking for countries, please, with X in their name. Countries with X in their name. Famous letter number 1. Countries with the letter X. Give you a few moments on that one. The letter X. Hey, Jimmy. Famous letter number 2. Roman numeral M. The number, please. Roman numeral M. The number, please, is your famous letter number 2. Hey, Glenravel Gurriers. Stephen, good evening. Roman numeral M. What number? Mountain Pung, who have immigrated. Welcome home, or back, Joe. Disgraceful, talking about your sister-in-law like that. Roman numeral letter M. The number, please. And your third famous letter. At 11.1607%, the most common letter in the concise Oxford English Dictionary. 11.1607%, the most common letter in the concise Oxford English Dictionary. Team Dev. Welcome back, Team Dev. So the most common letter in the concise Oxford English Dictionary is your famous letter number 3. Howdy, Maurice. Good result earlier. And your final bunch of 3, talking about sport. Famous technology in sport. Famous technology in sport. This'll test you. Tech and Sport 1. VAR. VAR represents what? VAR. VAR represents what in sporting tech? Sporting tech lingo 2. In tennis, the tennis line technology uses which electronic line calling? So, in tennis, the line technology used in tennis uses which electronic line calling for decisions, in or out? The tennis line technology, please, is your famous technology in sport 2. Interesting. And your final famous technology in sport, rugby union. The TMO represents what? The TMO. Tommy, Mother, Orange. TMO. Rugby union represents what? So let's recap, shall we, on your first round. So your 3 famous Franks, your famous school opposites, your famous letters, and your famous tech in sport. I'll leave that up for a few moments. Okay, so how did you feel that went? Well, let's find out, shall we? So, the answers to round 1, not round 4 questions. Wrong slide, Vincent. Here we go. The answers to round 1. Your famous Franks. Blue Eyes, Frank Sinatra. Frank Abagnale Jr. was played by Leonardo DiCaprio. And did you get the tricky Charlemagne? Convex, concave, electrons, protons, acute. Not ugly, but obtuse. Famous letters. Did you get Mexico and Luxembourg? And I was a little bit unfair because you didn't know the number of countries you were after. There's 2 of them. Mexico and Luxembourg. If you got those, well done. M, 1000 in Roman numerals. E is the most common letter. VAR, video assistant referee. And your Hawkeye tennis line technology. And TMO is your television match official. So, potentially 13 points available in your first round. 13 points. So, how did you fare? Did you manage? So, let me know on the feed. The only thing you can do, well, not the only thing, as long as you don't get the answers, you can do pretty much anything on the feed. So, Bill and Noreen. Hi, Bill and Noreen. 9. Maurice, 11. Richard and Denise, 11. Bargain Mad, 12. Chickpeas, 9. Glenravel Gurriers, 10. Lionel Rich Teas, 12. Paddy, thank you, 12 out of 13. Billy and Connor, 10. It was a tricky opening round. Mountain Pun with the useless sister-in-law. I didn't say that. on 11. Potty, 11. Well done. 2 clubs, 1 club. Well done, Potty, on YouTube. We've got our screens all over the place here. Martin and Eugene in Drummagarner, same time zone, 11. So well done, guys. Round 2. Round 2. A full course from the kitchen. Team Dev maxed out on 13. 2 clubs, 1 brain. Thanks, Potty. Team Dev, 13 out of 13. Impressive stuff. But it's the taking part that counts, isn't it? Connections. Full course. What connects? You know the drill. 3 bits of random information and you join the dots. What connects? What connects number 1? What connects Janis Joplin with the naval base in Oahu, Hawaii and Elgin Brooks? Did you jot those down? Elgin Brooks, the naval base, Oahu, Hawaii and Janis Joplin is your what connects number 1. What connects number 2? What connects 1066? Sorry, Bill and Noreen. A Lions and Scottish Rugby Union captain with superintendent in charge of AC-12 line of duty. Bill and Noreen, you're going to have to guess this on 1066 because a Lions and Scottish Rugby Union captain, I'll be amazed. Superintendent in charge of the AC-12 in line of duty. Not on American TV. Unfair. So what connects those 3 bits? Connection 3. What connects? What connects a Ford D segment coupe 1998 to 2002? Bill and Noreen. In North America, it was a Mercury brand. So a Mercury D segment coupe 1998 2002 with Jack and Diane and a large cat is your connection 3. So what connects your large cat with Jack and Diane and your Ford D segment coupe 1998 to 2002, or in the US a Mercury brand D segment coupe around the turn of the millennium is your connection 3. Connection 4. What connects? What connects a runner-up with Treasure Island and the Lone Ranger? So your connection 4, the Lone Ranger, Treasure Island, and a second place or runner-up. Connection 5. What connects? What connects the first ground in England to host international test cricket with an Australian rules playing field with the West Wing? So what connects the West Wing with an Australian rules playing field and the first ground in England to host a international test cricket match? Is your connection 5. Question 6. What connects? What connects your nuclear physicist J. Robert Oppenheimer with whiskey, sweet vermouth and bitters? With Woody Allen and Diane Keaton, rest in peace Diane, Woody Allen and Diane Keaton 1979 rom-com. So your Woody Allen and Diane Keaton 79 rom-com with whiskey, sweet vermouth and bitters, and your nuclear physicist J. Robert Oppenheimer. A tricky what connects number 6. Whiskey, sweet vermouth and bitters. No, it's just water. Douglas Clan, minus all but me. That's a mathematical formula, Kevin. 13. Impressive. What connects number 7? A Midwest state. The US's longest river. You see, Bill and Noreen? It's a Bill and Noreen friendly question. And the official Japanese surrender World War II. So the official Japanese surrender World War II, the US's longest river, and a Midwest state is your what connects number 7. Connection 8. What connects? What connects a South African sprinter and convicted murderer with an Irish writer and poet, excuse me, with Oklahoma, Carousel, The King and I? So what connects Oklahoma, Carousel, The King and I with your Irish writer and poet and your South African sprinter and convicted murderer? Where was I? Connection number 9. Well, I was in 8. Connection 9. What connects? What connects Jack Dawson's love interest with an English golfer, in fact, the 2013 US Open champ, with the annual American College Football Bowl game? So your annual American College Football Bowl game with your English golfer, who was victorious in the US Open in 2013, with Jack Dawson's love interest is your connection 9. Connection 10. What connects? What connects HG with the first human spaceflight program with Farouk Bulsara? Farouk Bulsara, the first human spaceflight program, and the initials HG is your connection 10. Connection 11. What connects? What connects a media company owned by Rupert Murdoch with Marty McFly, with an English acting family? The Remains of the Day, The Day of the Jackal, Lewis, Silent Witness. So your English acting family, The Remains of the Day, The Day of the Jackal, Silent Witness and Lewis are contained within this famous acting family with Marty McFly, and your media company owned by Rupert Murdoch. Doing okay? Pace okay? And connection number 12. What connects? What connects an Irish festival held annually in Killorglin, County Kerry, with ice hockey and a Midsummer's Night's Dream? So what connects a Midsummer's Night's Dream with ice hockey and your Irish festival annually held in Killorglin, County Kerry? So let's recap, shall we, on your connections. I'll leave that slide up for a few moments because I'm that sort of guy. Okie dokie, so 12 obtuse connections. So, how did you get on? Well, let's find out. So, connection 1, as in harbour, as in singer, Pearl, Hastings. Bill and Noreen, if you got Hastings, I'll buy you a drink. 2 of them. Cougar, as in Mellencamp, as in car, as in the large cat. Silver, runner-up, Long John, Lone Ranger. Oval, Manhattan, Missouri. Oscar, as in Peterson, Wild, Pretorius. Rose, Mercury, Fox and Puck. So your running total is out of 25. So that means Douglas Clan, minus all but me, are maxing out on 25. Awesome, Kevin. Glenravel Gurriers, a very credible 21. Thank you, Kevin. Paddy and Bridge, 24. Chickpeas, 12. Not sure what you got in round 2. If you could do the running total, that would be excellent scoring. Chickpeas, Richard and Denise. Mountain Pung, well done to the sister-in-law, 22. Chickpeas, 21. Martin and Eugene, 22. Richard and Denise, 21. Barkin Mad, 24. Maurice, 23. Team Dev, 24. Excellent Billy and Connor in the cave, hot, 22. Lionel Richtree tees, even on 23. Noreen, awesome stuff. With the greatest of pleasure, 11 out of 12 in that round. Poddy, cumulative, well done. Poddy and Megan, 2 clubs, 1 brain on 19. Excellent scoring, guys. Superb. You're not as rusty as I am. Excellent. Round 3. Round 3 is a picture round. A picture round a picture round full of winners. So 12 captions, 12 winners. But who are they? So let's hope this works. So winner number 1. Good luck. Nope. I'll have to do it a different way. Winner number 1. Hopefully. Yes. Amen. So, winner number 1. 12 winners. Who's this? Winner number 1. Hopefully I can figure out how to do this. There's your first winner. Winner number 2. Who's this? Poddy and Megan are googling. Oh, tut tut. Don't believe that for a second. And Kevin, I don't believe you're no good at images. So, winner number 2. Who's this? Winner number 3. Who's this winner? Maybe I can do it this way. Winner number 4. Who's this? I can do it this way. Excellent. Winner number 4. Who's this? Winner number 5. Who's this winner? Winner number 6. Who's that? Winner number 7. Who's that? Winner number 8. The person on the left, please. Who's that? Is your famous winner number 8? Winner number 9. Who's that? Winner number 10. Winner 11. Who's that? And your final winner. Who's that? Okay, so quickly, just easiest way, just go through them in reverse order. So there's your number 12 winner. 11. 10. Countdown on winners. 9. 8. 7. Oh, Glenravel Gurriers, you've lost sound and picture. Everybody else okay? Winner 7. Winner 6. Stephen, everything seems to be working my end, I think. Winner 6. 5. Thanks Jimmy. Thanks Kevin. Winner 5. Hopefully you get it back, Stephen. Winner 4. Good that it's not my fault, because generally they are. Winner 4. Winner 3. Winner 2. And the original winner number 1. So your 12 winners. So, hope you get your tech sorted, Stephen. Okay, your 12 winners. Let's see how you do. Let's get rid of that graphic, and your 12 winners for 12 points. Good luck. So your 12 winners were Lyndon B, Harold Wilson. Well done if you get Catherine Hepburn. Most Oscar wins. Rami Malek. Did you get, representing Switzerland, Celine Dion in the Eurovision? A tricky Hawkeye, Stan Wawrinka. Marie Curie, Desmond Tutu, Jay-Z, the wonderful Bryan Cranston, Gary Barlow. Take that. And Dwight D. Eisenhower were your 12 winners. So that would give you a running total of, if my maths is correct, so out of 37. Give us your running total out of 37. Lionel Richie's on 33. Duncan Good. Billy and Connor, Hot Cave on 32. Richard and Denise, 32. Poddy and Megan, no googling of course, on 26. You can take that up with the in-laws. Bill and Noreen, 9 out of 12 on that round. Paddy and Bridge on an interesting 35. Douglas Clan minus everybody but you, Kev, on 36. You didn't get Stan the man. Maurice on 33. Bargain Mad on 31. The Chickpeas on 28. Team Dev 36. Excellent quizzing. Martin and Eugene on 31. Paddy, you didn't get Celine, and you're not a fan, so that's reasonable. It's a reasonable argument. Mountain Pound Glens and rehabilitated sister-in-law on 31. I'm rooting for you. That's fabulous. Stephen, 30. Tech not helping. Well, the only consolation is that it wasn't at this end, but that doesn't help you. Okay, your final round. You're on YouTube. Go to YouTube. You see, you can switch channels here. We broadcast everywhere. Your final round. Well done, everybody. So, final round. Excellent. Good to be back. And, you know, I was quite nervous, not about doing this bit, but the old technology, I used to do them 3 times a week. So, but, thank God, so far, it's working. So, final round. 3 famous biggests. Famous biggest number 1. The biggest tennis stadium in the world. Huh? Yeah, you heard me. Hawkeye and all that. And Stan and all that. A bit of a tennis theme running through tonight's VAR. The biggest tennis stadium in the world. Where would that be? Thank you. Thank you, Barking Mad. It's the old technology that gets me. Biggest tennis stadium in the world. Famous biggest, number 2. Famous biggest, number 2. Biggest box office gross movie of all time. So your biggest box office in terms of gross revenue movie. No sound. Quickly followed by, that was me. Thanks, Paddy. Biggest box office in terms of gross revenue movie of all time is your famous biggest too. And according to the Guinness Book of World Records, your biggest selling book of all time is what? Biggest selling book. Biggest box office gross movie. And biggest tennis stadium are your 3 tricky biggests. Oh, I knew there was something I meant to do today. But anyway, it's far too late. So hopefully, they're all correct. So anagrams and jewellery. So we're looking for 3 pieces of jewellery from these anagrams. So you'll need to get your pencil and paper. Famous anagram. And we're looking for a piece of jewellery, number 1. Kneecap collar. Kneecap collar. C-A-L-L-E-R. Kneecap collar is your anagram piece of jewellery, number 1. Anagram, jot it down. I'll give you plenty of time, don't worry. Admiral, Admiral, nod. Admiral, nod. And remember, we're looking for a piece of jewellery converted from Admiral, nod. N-O-D. Admiral. And your anagram, convert it with pen and paper or pencil and paper into a piece of jewellery just like magic. Angrier. So if you're not doing so well, you would be getting angrier. Is your anagram converting into piece of jewellery angrier? A-N-G-R-I-E-R is what piece of jewellery? And your penultimate bunch of three, famous missing. So I'm going to give you the category. I'm going to give you a couple of examples and then you tell me what's missing or who is missing. Okay, famous missing one. So I'm going to give you 2 out of 3 Brazilian Formula One champions. So there were 3, and I'm going to give you 2. So you tell me what's missing. Famous Formula One champion, Ayrton Senna, Emerson Fittipaldi. So I give you Senna, I give you Fittipaldi. Who's missing from your Brazilian Formula One champion? Senna, Fittipaldi, who's missing? Famous missing number 2. Chemical elements beginning with C but not containing an I. There are 3 of them. So chemical elements beginning with the letter C but not containing the letter I. I give you carbon. I give you copper. What have I not given you? Carbon, copper. What's missing from your 3 chemical elements beginning with the initial C and not containing an I? There are 3 of them. Carbon, copper and and your final famous missing. There are 4 European capital cities on the River Danube. I'm going to give you 3 of them. Capital cities on the Danube. I give you Vienna, Belgrade, and Budapest. I give you Vienna, Belgrade, and Budapest. What's the 4th European capital city on the River Danube? Vienna, Belgrade, Budapest, and your final bunch of 3 in tonight's reboot. Haven't been here in donkeys. quiz, but confidence is growing for the next one. I'm going to give you 3 pairs of actors, but we're looking for the character they have in common. Pair of actors, number 1. Remember, we're looking for the character. Peter Sellers and Steve Martin are the actors, but we're looking for the character that Peter Sellers and Steve Martin have in common. The character, please. Peter Sellers, Steve Martin. Frank Sinatra and George Clooney. Old Blue Eyes. Remember him from round 1? And George Clooney, his first appearance. Famous pair of actors, number 2. The character, Sinatra and Clooney. And your final pair of actors, indeed, your final question in tonight's reboot. Ewan McGregor and Alec Guinness. Alec Guinness and Ewan McGregor. We're looking for the character, remember, that these pair have played. Ewan McGregor and Alec Guinness. So, let's put up your final round. Your 3 famous biggests: Tennis Stadium, biggest box office in terms of gross revenue movie, the biggest selling book ever according to the Guinness World Records book. Anagrams and jewellery. Hopefully they're correct. I should have checked them today. I forgot. Kneecap collar, Admiral Nod and Angrier. We're looking for the 3 pieces of jewellery converted from those letters. Famous missing Brazilian Formula 1 champions. I give you Senna, Fittipaldi, but I didn't give you whom. Chemical elements beginning with C but not containing an I. Carbon, copper and your 4 capital cities in the Danube. I've given you Vienna, Belgrade, Budapest and omitted which capital. And famous pairs of actors. We're looking for the character. Peter Sellers and Steve Martin. Frank Sinatra and George Clooney. Ewan McGregor and Alec Guinness. So, thank you for tuning in. And good to be back. So, yeah, fun to be back. We'll do one pretty soon, now that I'm in the groove. Okay, your answers to your final round. And I'll keep you posted on any future quizzes coming up in the next few weeks, of course. And thank you. And as usual, we'll be having a bit of an after party. We're actually ahead of schedule. Somewhere around 10 after 10 BST, or if you're East Coast, 10 after 5. So if you like music, and even if you don't, it's only on the website, because Facebook and YouTube don't like me playing tunes. In fact, lots of people don't like me playing tunes, but if you do, you'll get it on the website in about 15 minutes or so. So thank you for tuning in. Here's your answers. So the largest, biggest tennis stadium. Did you get Arthur Ashe at Flushing Meadows, New York City? Biggest box office gross movie from 2009, Avatar. The Bible is the biggest selling book. Kneecap collar, hopefully, is Pearl Necklace. Admiral Nod, likewise, Diamond Ring and Angrier earring. Nelson Piquet is your 3rd Brazilian Formula 1 champ. Cobalt is your missing element. Bratislava is the 4th European capital on the Danube. Inspector Clouseau Sellers and Martin, Danny Ocean, Sinatra and Clooney, and Obi-Wan Kenobi. So that would be 12 on top of your 37. So indeed, it wasn't 48, it was indeed 49. So out of 49 points, how did you get on? Bowden Pung in the Glens now, and I think something sister-in-law on 41. Joe Douglas Clan, Kevin, superb 48. Maurice, superb 44. In fact, you're all superb. 44 out of 49. Well done, Maurice. Thanks, Kevin. Paddy, 46, superb. Richard and Denise, in the midst of birthday celebrations, is this the best he could do? Denise on 40. Martin and Eugene, superb on 42. Billy and Connor, not Googling, on 43. I'm impressed. Couple of questions right up your street there this evening, Connor. I was thinking about you, barking mad on 42. Glenravel Gurriers, Stephen, well done on 41. Lionel Richtees on 43. Team Dev on 48. Oh, so does that mean there's a tie at the top? Bill and Noreen, well done, superb, and I'm looking out for any remaining scores coming up on YouTube. It's and it's good to see you, Morris. Well, you know what I mean. It's good to see some names. Brings back COVID. It doesn't bring back COVID. It brings back COVID memories. So it's good to see some of those names back in the groove, and I'll keep you posted on future events. And you did well. You did extremely well. And as I say, on the website, in about 15 minutes, we'll have a bit of a relax with some of your favourite tunes and some that probably aren't. So website only about 10 after 10 or 10. Bill and Noreen, thanks for tuning in from the States. Everybody else, a bit closer. Hope you had fun. Thanks. See you soon. Well, you'll see me.